Hello, and thank you for your submission. In your essay, you can see the red highlighted parts are grammar mistakes, the green highlighted parts are vocabulary mistakes, and some sections I have rewritten part or all of the sentence, and I have tried to show you a more advanced way of writing. Let's begin. How do movies or television influence people's behavior? Use reasons and specific examples to support your answer. Okay. Television becomes part of everyday life. This is incorrect because television started to become part of our everyday life maybe when we were born or maybe in the past, but we see the effect of it today. So it's an action that started in the past, but the effect of it is still evident today. That is why we use present perfect. Television has become part of our everyday life. All family member, because you have the word all, plural, we need the noun to be plural. Members enjoy watching TV together. Now, TOEFL and IELTS like to see a logical flow of information. They like it when your sentences have some kind of connection. This sentence and this sentence don't really have a connection. So let's add a linker, a good advanced linker, to give it a connection. The link I'm going to use is in so much as. In so much as is another way of saying so or therefore or as a result. So television has become part of everyday life in so much as all family members enjoy watching TV together. So in so much with as is always used together. In so much as. So I'm going to add that there as well. Some people propose that several movies, TV shows and songs have impact on the society on negative ways. So have, had, I'm sorry, have, had an impact. Again, we're using the present perfect. Have had an impact on the society. Which society? You're not talking about a specific society because we haven't talked about it before. So we're using general on society in negative ways. So, because we've used present perfect before and we're still talking about the same topic, we still have to use the present perfect in the same flow in negative ways. However, I believe that television is third person, so we need teaches people many positive lessons by showing them real models. Very good. So you have answered the question in your introduction. Well done. First of all, television is considered, we don't need as, is television is considered one of the best educational methods. Okay, so a method is how you do something. Television is not how you do something. Television is an item. So instead of saying methods, we're going to say tools. One of the best educational tools or equipment. Television can teach people many essential communications skills. Skills is the noun, therefore this word is the adjective. Adjective is never plural. Adjective is always single. Essential communication skills, such as how to behave during job interviews, full stop. Also, how to deal with your parents and your friends by showing actors on movies having the same status. Why do you have an ing? We only have ing if this is the very first word of a sentence or if you're using it in conditional form. So ing form here is incorrect. How to deal with your parents and your friends by showing actors in movies has the same status. That is correct. Present simple. Okay? In addition, plenty of movies have been done in different countries. We don't do a movie, we make, have been made in different countries. So they teach others about those countries' cultures. So the cultures belong to the countries. Therefore, this would have to be possessive. The cultures of the countries. Countries, cultures. Outfits and foods. Therefore, anyone can have an idea about others. So if a person has the opportunities to travel to any of these countries, will know. Who will know? They. We're talking about people. They will know the best behavior in a way that shows respect. We show respect to others' values or other values. Other values and customs. So we show respect to other values and customs. It is true that numerous movies show fake and unreal image. Okay, I have an adjective, I have a countable noun, which is single, therefore I either need an article, an unreal image, or if you're not using it in single form, you have to make your noun plural. Show fake and unreal images about other cultures. However, modern people are smart enough. Smart enough is okay, but you can write this in a little bit more advanced level. Modern people are of sufficient intelligence. When you say are of, it means they have. Are of sufficient enough intelligence. They are smart enough. This is just a more advanced way of writing it. To figure out, this is figure out phrasal verb. We can have a more advanced level vocabulary, distinguish. Distinguish the true or fake images about others. In fact, the television, which television? Are you talking about the television in your room? If we're not talking about a specific television, we do not need an article. In fact, television has educated people about basic behavioral skills and other cultures through movies in order to act in a suitable way when they face the same situations. Very good. Okay. The other obvious reason is we need a relative pronoun is that television could inspire many people by showing successful models. Okay, instead of using the word models, we can use, for example, the word celebrities or idols or famous people. Okay. Now, here you've written that television could inspire many people by showing successful celebrities. Very good. Motivation considers the key. There is no connection here. Again, there is a gap. So let's try and fill this gap. Let's try and connect this sentence with this sentence. Before we do that, let's correct the sentence first. Motivation considers the key. Motivation, I think you're trying to use the passive. Motivation is considered, there we go, is considered the key to success. Is considered the key to success for many people. Okay, I'm just going to add this in red as well, so we know that we have just changed this part of the sentence. So now that we have this sentence corrected, let's fill this gap together. Okay. The other obvious reason is that television could inspire many people while showing successful celebrities, which in turn could encourage motivation. Okay, now that is how you connect it with motivation, and then you say this is considered the key. So we need to connect this sentence and this sentence together, and that's what we've done. Okay, this is considered the key to success for many people. According to a recent research that was published, or which was published by Yemen Today magazine, lack of motivation and real models. So here we can say real idols instead of using models, is the, I think this is what you're trying to say, main cause of young adults. We need to use not studying. Is the main cause of young adults not studying and thinking about future careers. Because you have a negative sentence, we use or, we don't use and. Not studying or thinking about future careers. Now again, instead of thinking about, which is a phrasal verb, we can use a nice academic word. Contemplating means thinking about. To contemplate is to think about future careers. Okay. If television shows some successful stories for great models, such as players, scientists, and politicians, it will be a great influence. So here you have used the second conditional. Because it's the second conditional, we need it to be the same formula as the second conditional if television showed, because right now it does not show. We're talking about an unreal situation. So, if television showed some successful stories for great models, such as players, what players? Do you mean, for example, football players? Scientists and politicians, and then the formula for the second conditional, it would be a great influence for youth and adults to work hard to achieve their goals. So this is a very good sentence. It's your second conditional. I have written it in a different way. Having the youth work hard to achieve their goals would be far more probable. So this would happen a lot more, would be far more probable should positive stories relating to celebrities be shown on television. So what I've done in this sentence, firstly, I've started the sentence with a gerund. Secondly, I've used should instead of if, which is the same thing but more advanced. Thirdly, I've used be shown, which is the passive. So I have written a very good advanced sentence here. Even though some might argue that people could work hard to achieve their goal instead of wasting time watching television. When we start with even though, the reader expects you to continue your sentence, so this is an incomplete sentence. I'm going to scroll down. So, we're going to hold that there just for 1 second. However, it is important to inspire and motive. I think you're trying to say motivate them by models whose success, I think you're trying to use the verb who succeeded in order to help them work better. Okay, I have written a different sentence for you.